Hi, church. It's Pastor Richelle just checking in with you for this weekly update. I pray you are all having a wonderful summer. We've had some really great weather, and I hope you've been able to get out and enjoy some of it. I'm sitting on my patio here at the house, enjoying this nice breeze and some of the beautiful things that God has been growing in our backyard. We've really been enjoying our garden and our flowers this year, and for some reason, really appreciating them in a different way this year. And so I hope you're finding time to appreciate the things that are around you. Just wanted to update you on a few things. First of all, starting Saturday, I will be on vacation. We will be heading to the Adirondacks to our family camp, and I will be there from the 8th to the 15th. While I am on vacation, we have an active clergy person, Reverend Sherry Rude, who will be she's the pastor at Penfield United Methodist Church. She will be on call for me. If you need anything, you can call the church office, or you can call the SPRC chair, and they will have you get in touch with Pastor Sherry. We are looking forward to some time away and time of relaxation with my parents and with my brother's family. That means this Sunday, although I'm putting the worship video together, we have a guest preacher. So Reverend John McNeil, your former pastor, will be sharing the message and continuing in our Faces of Faith sermon series as he preaches on the bent over woman in the gospel. And so I encourage you to tune in to worship this week, as I know you have been doing every week. What else is happening? In this email, you will see a wonderful update written by Martha McNeil, who is one of the co-chairs of our reopening task force. And there's an update with all the different things that the committee has been doing. We have been working really hard at putting many things into place right now to keep everybody safe. We have also entered into step 2 of our reopening. And so she explains a little bit about what that means. We have begun putting together training for staff and for those who are using the building for accounting and finance and for staff as well. So we've been working hard putting together cleaning protocols and you name it, we've been working on it. We definitely have some really wonderful people in our congregation who've given so much of their time and of their expertise and learning about all of this. So I encourage you to open up the document and thoroughly read what Martha has written on behalf of the task force, because it's really important information, so that you'll know what's happening in the life of your church. And when people say, when is your church opening? You'll understand a little bit about our rationale and how we are doing that. Also included in this weekly update is a video from Deputy Mayor Matt Brown, who called me a few weeks ago, knew that I served a church that was forward-thinking and progressive, and wanted to talk to me about racial and economic diversity here in Perrinton, Fairport area. And so we met on the church lawn and had a wonderful conversation regarding what the future looks like for Fairport. What kind of Fairport do we want for future generations and for now? We talked a little bit about the racial housing inequity. And so I had shared with him that the United Methodist Church has been working really hard on the local level to bring awareness about racism and dismantling racism. And so I invited him to share his knowledge and the things that he's been working on and working toward, and the things that he has been gleaning and calling out in our community. to share a video with all of you. There's 450 of you who receive this email, and so I asked him to share a video explaining a little bit about what he's learned and some things that we can do as individuals in this community. And so please watch his video. It's excellent. It moves really fast, and he brings up lots of really great great things, as well as an action plan of ways in which we can actually do some things that could be beneficial to promoting racial diversity in Fairport and in Perrinton. So, and also there's a bunch of resources that I will list that he has shared as well, so that you can become more knowledgeable. The United Methodist Men and the United Methodist Women and our Social Justice Committee here at the church have been working really hard at sharing resources, providing book studies, and opportunities for conversation. And so I really encourage you to take up those opportunities. And that might help and be a really nice way to combine what Matt Brown is sharing with us, as well as what we are learning from these book studies and discussion, movie discussions. You'll see that there is going to be a encouraging people to watch the movie 13th, and then there will be a Zoom discussion about that, so I encourage you to be a part of that as well. Friends, it's a whirlwind of a summer. The last few months seem like kind of a blur. I know that there are a lot of parents right now, administrators, teachers, people who are trying to figure out what the fall is going to look like, making decisions about sending your kid to school or do virtual learning, what this is going to mean for our teachers and for those working in the schools. And so it's a really difficult time for a lot of our community, not just our community, but around our country and around the world. So please know that I am praying for you, as I know that you are praying for me, and that we're praying for our community and trying to do what is best. When no decision feels right, it's hard. And so I'm thankful to have a faith community that I know is alongside of me, that we are there for each other. And so that means a whole lot. And thank you for the grace that you have offered. I ask that you would continue to trust our church and be patient. I know I've said that before, but it really is true. And in all things, be in prayer. Pray for us all, as I will be praying for all of you as well. Enjoy this next week. Be thankful for all the ways in which God is providing for us, and especially that grace that gets us through when we feel like we can't get through it on our own. God provides grace upon grace upon grace. May that bring you hope. It brings me hope. Blessings to you and much love.